At a rate of one clothing store per city block, the South Side is thriving with local boutiques filled with vintage pieces, recycled wares, and eco-friendly textiles.
It's actually one of Pittsburgh's most robust, I should say, fashion districts. And over the last few years, the looks have found a showcase just off Carson Street. It's a runway show that celebrates really the originality of the area.
And the woman behind it all is here to tell us about what's coming next. We have Claire with us. And last time we saw you, Claire, it was during the pandemic. Things were a little bit different, and you were able to shape and mold this thing into something fantastic still. So tell us what you've been up to.
So we're gearing up for season 4 of the Southside Fashion Show. Our first season was 2019 on the open air runway at 18th and Carson Street. We try to feature as many stores, boutiques, dog stores, whoever wants to throw their hat in the ring and be a part of the show. It's free for stores to participate, and there's no charge for any guest to come. That's kind of our idea of fashion, is just like bring them here. And then immediately following the show, everyone is invited to go shop the runway. So you finish, right at 18th and Carson, you head out onto Carson Street, and there's a map on the back of your show notes that has every store that was featured.
That's great.
So you can immediately go there.
You can immediately go there. So from runway to market is kind of like, Tommy by Gigi kind of invented it in 2016, and it was, you finished your Tommy by Gigi runway at the pier and you immediately shopped what was on the models. Because before it was just a buyer from Macy's or a buyer from, I guess Target even, would be at a store or would be at a runway, and then they would take those designs and sell them in their store. But now fashion is more evolved. We're a 24-hour cycle, we're fast fashion. So people see it on the runway and they want to see it on themselves the next day.
So it's coming up. It's Saturday, October 1st at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to get more details on that in just a minute, but we wanted to show off some of the fashions and some of what we'll see at the show.
Yeah. So right now we have Beth here in Nick's Imports. It's owned by Nazir Sandy on 19th and Carson Street. He collects imports from all over the world. She's wearing a patchwork skirt and a genuine leather Moroccan bag. He is an immigrant-owned store. And he has been in the Southside for 25 years now.
Wow.
He's very integral in our community, not just as a store owner, but also as a community advocate.
Great colors,
yes.
Really. All right, that's a great look. And you have several other looks here too that we want to get to. All stores on the South Side. And so we're going to bring in the next model here and take a look at this. So tell us about this.
This is actually a designer. So this is Bethany. She is
a
women-owned, queer-owned designer of Gutterfly apparel. So she uses sacred geometric shapes to, bring energy, life in the universe into her pieces. Very interesting. So she's wearing head-to-toe Gutterfly, even Gutterfly boxers.
Very cool vibe. Oh, there we go.
You never know what's going to happen on this show. We love it. Fantastic. And where is the shop?
So she is based online, but all stores, either headquartered or located in the South Side, are welcome. So all of our residents who are also designers on the side are more than welcome to be in our show. So follow her on Instagram, Facebook, and you can shop her looks at gutterflyapparel.com.
All right.
Thank you so much, Beth.
And speaking of Gutterfly, we have some more, right?
So this is Cody. So he is wearing harem pants. Bethany is very dedicated to bringing those back. So a lot of it is streetwear, it's local wear, it's festival wear. So comfort is in.
Comfort and fun.
Yeah, and certainly a theme with the symbols that you're talking about.
And she sells hats, shirts, bras, pants, jewelry. She's just started a jewelry line that's really interesting.
This is great. Thank you so much, Cody. And who do we have last here?
And last we have one of Pittsburgh's most famous models, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
So she's sporting, again, harem pants with a Gutterfly button down and a Gutterfly sports bra. Again, all very comfortable. Small batch production, very ethically sourced. Bethany is so dedicated to her cause and her work. So we are very happy to have her as part of our show. So this is the second year she'll be a part of our show. And same with Lindsay. She's going to walk in the show again.
Lindsay, give us a thumbs up. How comfortable are those pants? Very comfortable. I was going to
thumbs
say.
up from Lindsay.
You get the comfort and the style. It's so great. How many stores in total do you have participating?
So the stores have to let me know by September 9th. So our process is there's no backstage, there's no hair and makeup. Like, you come with your models ready and set to go. So It can be a much more casual thing. Sometimes I have stores confirming 2 days before. I mean, a lot of these are very small business and they're immigrant owned. So for them to source a model, to find a model, to get them dressed, to get them to the site, it's a big production.
But I love the raw and realness of it, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, and really you're able to focus on and showcase what's happening on the South Side with fashion, and that's a fantastic thing. Great to see in the city.
Yeah.
So good to see you again, and thank you to all of our models. I know it was so great to have you guys in here and talking about this. It's coming up. The Southside Fashion Show's 4th season kicks off October 1st. The show will be held at 18th and Carson at 2 p.m. It is free to attend.
All right, earlier in the show, we were out on the water with hot dogs. Now we're introducing you to some of the athletes who are working up a hunger. It's a sport with a history dating back hundreds of years. Mikey Hood shows us how you can try it close to home. Coming up next.